everyone. So in today's video, we have another 1 week of cream bronzers video. 1 week of cream bronzers is when I review a new cream bronzer every single day on my channel for an entire week. So I will leave the playlist link down below in case you're interested in seeing what other cream bronzers I have reviewed. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the most expensive cream bronzer that I tried out and will be reviewing this week. And it is one that a lot of you were very interested in because of its high price tag, because everyone that tries it seems to really enjoy it. It is the Tom Ford shade in Illuminate. And again, specifically, we're going to be talking about the bronzer shade in here. If you find the video helpful, definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. It helps out my channel. It lets me know that my review was helpful to you. So definitely make sure to do that. And of course, I hope you'll subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed today's video, I think you'll probably enjoy a lot of my other content here on YouTube. So this bronzer, I have seen just so many YouTubers that I really enjoy use, and they all seem to really enjoy it. It's a product that I feel like I've seen in countless everyday no makeup routines. For me, I finally wanted to try it and purchase it during the Sephora VIB sale, because if I was going to test it out ever for my channel, period, it would be during that sale so that I could get the 20% off. Because let me tell you, this product retails for $88. You get 0.49 ounces in here, so you get about 25 grams in each one of these pans. Very expensive. Of course, I did get a discount on it, and I wouldn't purchase it at all if there was no discount. So again, keep in mind throughout this entire review that this is a luxury product. I'm going to try to review it though as if it were just any other cream bronzer and tell you my feelings about the formula I guess with as little bias to the price as possible. Let's first start off with the packaging. As I do with a lot of my reviews, I have zero complaints about this packaging. It's gorgeous. The mirror is beautiful. It's very true to life. It's not super magnified, and you get your entire face within it, which is really nice because it's not good to apply bronzer just cheek by cheek. I think sometimes that can go a little bit wrong. It feels super luxe. Magnetic closure. Everything about the packaging is gorgeous. I don't think it's too bulky. I have no complaints here about the packaging. Let's talk about the formula. One thing that I really like about the formula of this bronzer, and I will say, just so you know, I will be reviewing the highlight at the end of the video because I figured why not? It is half of the product that you get, so I will leave that for the end of the video. But just strictly talking about the cream bronzer, it has a very creamy texture. The texture actually reminds me quite a bit of the Kosas cream blushes and their bronzers, but slightly less emollient. It really does feel nice in the fingertips. You're applying it with your fingers, it goes on really nice because of that creaminess. But in general, I really like it. It's not so creamy that I feel like it's going to slide off all over the face, or you can't get a really clean, like, contour shape to your face. This, I do find that you still can get that more contoured effect. With some products that are too creamy, I think sometimes it gets a little bit messy. This one, I think, really has, I mean, to be honest, I really feel like it has a perfect texture and formula to go onto the face as a cream bronzer, and it doesn't feel too heavy. It has enough slip. So let's jump into the demo portion of the video. Application is super huge with any product that I recommend on my channel, and I'm really happy to report that this applies very easily. Like I mentioned before, you can apply it with your fingers. I prefer to go in with a beauty blender. Because of the pan size of this, it's really easy to just dunk a beauty blender in and apply it to the face. I love the pigmentation of this product. It's really easy to build up. Because this is a more lightly pigmented product, I think that's what makes it really easy to control and to use. I don't think it's hard to go wrong with a bronzer product or a contour product like this. But there's enough pigment that I don't feel like I'm wasting my money on a product that's not really giving me any color payoff. So I think the pigmentation is really on point with this product. The way it applies is very evenly. And again, I can't really stress enough how I feel like if you are new to contouring or cream bronzing, how easy to use a kind of product like this is. I feel like it's really easy to blend in, and the color in specific on this product, for me, it gives me that perfect chiseled but bronzed look. I feel like I never look this chiseled when I wear cream bronzers. I feel like it really shapes the face. I think the color is really on point. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, so it can achieve a bronzy look or a more contoured look on the face. As for the way that this wears, I think it definitely gives me a solid 8 hours of wear before I start to see it sort of fade, and it doesn't look patchy or fade a little bit awkwardly on my skin at all. I have to be honest, like as a whole, I really enjoy the formula. I like the creaminess, but it doesn't feel like it's sort of like melting all over the skin. I think the finish is really pretty. It's more of a satin finish. It's not super dewy, but it definitely has a little bit of a glow, which I really like in my cream bronzers. Yeah, I really like the bronzer. Now let's quickly talk about the highlight. The highlight to me is really like a face gloss that won't get really sticky on your face. It's slightly more icy, but when it goes onto my skin, at least, I mean, I'm obviously a little bit more fair, it doesn't look very icy. It almost just kind of washes over the skin and looks like the rest of my skin. I really like it. It actually reminds me a lot of the Becca Glow Glaze. I did a whole review on that. I'll leave it linked down below, but this product definitely reminds me a little bit more of that, except with a little bit of some pigment. I don't think that the highlight wows me as much as the bronzer does. I think the bronzer is really the star of the show here, but I don't feel bad that it's in there. I don't think it's wasted product whatsoever, and I do think if you're into a more no makeup highlight, I think it'll be really gorgeous. And again, one thing that I do like about the cream highlight is that when you blend it onto the skin, it doesn't remain super tacky like you might expect. You know, I see that in the pan and I feel it in my fingers and I'm thinking, you know, that's gonna be a little bit more of like a glossy, stick to your hair kind of thing, but it really doesn't. It kind of sets down in a slight way that I think is really appealing. Getting back to, you know, my overall feelings about this, I really like the product and I think the formulas are good. I really can't justify this price. I think $88 is way too much. I paid $71 and I still think that $71 is too much for this. But am I not going to use it all up? I am absolutely going to use every single bit of this product and I will enjoy it and really like the finish and the look that it gives me every single time. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And I hope that you will stay for the rest of 1 week of cream bronzers. I have plenty that aren't at this really high price tag to share with you guys. With all that, I'll see you in my next one.